Hi everybody, it's Liz with Liz Attempts Budgets, back again with the bills. So it's time to get my bill situation figured out for the next 2 weeks. I do have a $500 budget that I put mostly towards bills, and then everything else goes into pulling buffer savings. A lot of people call it a buffer. Just in case I need it for something. I also use the buffer to buy online things that I can't find where I live. So that also does that. And until this month, I used to pay for my gas out of my buffer. If you saw my last video, it explains how that's changing and why it's coming out of there. Mostly. Hopefully it wasn't too wackadoodle. Sometimes I get a little wonky when I'm tired. So we're I am going to be stuffing my bill envelopes for, it's going to be from probably the next month. Some of these bills are going to come out this month, but most of them will be pulled next month. So we're starting over with a lot of them. And I've already pulled last month's money out of here. So we are once again stuffing $225. And all of this money stays in the bank. It's in its own special checking account that pays for all of my bills out of it. So I'm adding $225 today. So I just use prop money in this binder all the time. This one's empty. It just got paid too. So we're going to add $20 in here. I know at some point I would like to get a savings envelope going to save up an entire month ahead. But at this point, I've just spread out in too many different directions to even contemplate it. With my mind, it's just a little overwhelming. So we're adding $25 to my lights. And you will see that I had $30 left over from my electric bill last month, which actually just went through yesterday. It just paid itself yesterday or the day before. I don't remember. This week. They notified me of my payment this week. So you will see me stuff that, probably not this video, but next video. Maybe this video. I don't know. Hopefully this one doesn't take very long. Okay, so lights is stuffed 25. Canva is fully stuffed for this month. So we're not doing anything there. Apple, we are going to add $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, I should count that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sometimes those these ones stick really bad. So you get more out of your stack than you think you're getting. Right, the phone bill, we are adding $22. So 20, 45, 46, and 47, and this is fully stuffed. This binder is now, this envelope is now fully stuffed. I just continuously cannot talk, and that is really shiny. Sorry for blinding you with my shirt. I'll maybe tuck that over. Did not realize there was a glare on that. Okay, hopefully that'll end that. All right, renter's insurance, we are adding $7. So that is fully stuffed. Is that everything? It better be everything. So from my $500, I have $120, $40, $5, $46, and $47. $147 left over are from my bill, so $147 is going into the buffer savings. And I don't even want to talk about why this is so small, but 10, 15, and 16. So 163, let's count that up. We'll just say that I spent a little more than I should have this last month, but it was Christmas. What can I say? So 120, 40, 55, 61, 2, and 163 in buffer savings. Our goal is to not spend unnecessarily out of that this month. That would be a really good goal for me for January's. Leave the buffer savings alone unless it's absolutely needed. All right, so there are the bills for January for this pay period, and we will go back over here. We're going to pull out the money that was left over from after we stuffed my wallet last time. I didn't count up to see how much was there, so we'll do that now. After I stuffed it, I didn't see how much was still there. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. This is gonna drive me nuts. I can't do it this way. I can't, just can't. Okay, I seriously need to go to bed after the 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 5, 10, 15, 25, so 225, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Is that 40? Yes. So 240 left. In my mind, it's 240. Let me know if I'm wrong and I counted it completely upside down or something. Would not surprise me. Right, so now that we've gotten that counted up, let's see how long I can make this one. All right, so that is all counted up. Let us commence with stuffing our binders. We usually start with this one, so I am going to carry on as usual. Emergency fund. Sorry, you can probably hear my washer. It is very loud today. So we are adding $10 into here. There is 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, and 260 in emergency fund. Medical costs. This has had some fluctuation in it. We were at $9.25 and we're going to add $10. So now there should be $9.30. 35. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $900. So 20, 30, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 935 in medical costs. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. I don't need that one anymore. And this is to pay for any out-of-pocket expenses with my medical. If you're new and have not seen any of my past videos, I do suffer from, well, try not to suffer from it. I have an autoimmune disease, so I do visit the doctor quite often. So my budget usually, when it goes wonky and weird and everything just boop out the window with any sort of organizational budgeting, it usually involves some sort of medical expense that, oh, all of a sudden I have to pay. So that's why that's so high, is it is probably my biggest priority in life, is to make sure I can pay for my medical bills, which is a little, that's not what what I want my highest budget priority to be, but life is life. So household is getting money as well, and it is getting $5. So that makes it $25 in household. Gas savings shall receive $5, so $25. Grocery savings, $5. It's 25 and 30. I'm gonna switch that out for 10. And then I'm not adding anything in these right now. That is for my wallet to fund. All right, then we're going to go into my save ahead binder, get rid of the rest of this. I think I had some other things I needed to fund in here too, so I better not just skip. This will be used next week. However, now that I have the money up front, I don't know if I explained this very well. I have vision insurance through my job. However, where I go to get treatment, the eye doctor does not accept my vision insurance. So I have to pay up front, then make a claim and get reimbursed from the insurance. So this is just to pay it up front. So once I get reimbursed, this will be fully funded again for the next year. So there's that. This is getting funded today. Gotta have my Audible. So it gets $6 every pay period. Excuse me. So Audible now has 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. I am going to switch those out for a 10. And then this is still getting skipped. This is getting monies. How much? Okay, this is getting $20. So it has 100, 220. I do need to have this fully funded to $700 by May. So that is when I am getting hopefully my last dental crown in a long time. 2 in the last 2 years, and a third one coming up. So 3 in 3 years it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm really stinking tired of saving up for dental work. So we're putting this $30 that was overage from my utilities last pay period. What I'm doing at the moment is, because my electric during the summer is so expensive, I am putting $50 towards electric every month. But because it's so small during the winter time, everything that is left over from that $50, like this month my bill was $20, so I am putting $30 into my summer utilities savings, and that is actually already in the bank, so it just stays there. But this pays for summer utilities, and I will have to start separately putting more money in here besides what I'm overing in my bill envelope, because I just don't know if it'll be enough by June. But 120 and 30 in this envelope, but at the moment it's working fine. We're just gonna roll with it for maybe another month. All right, we are moving on to the car binder. And I know at one point I said, oh, well, I'll just continue stuffing my car maintenance binder with prop money because all the other money's in the bank. I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna get too confusing for me to do that in some of my sinking fund binders and not all of my sinking fund binders. So we're going to just stuff cash in here, and then once it reaches 100, it goes to the bank, just like I've been doing for 3 years. So we're putting $5 in here. Sorry about the noise. I live on a busy street. So 100, 200, 300, 20, 45, 50, and 355 in car maintenance. New tires is getting $5, so that's 20, 45. I think all of these binders are all the same. I keep calling them binders. Envelopes. I think all the envelopes, the rest of these envelopes in this binder. No, it's not. I did something different with this one this time. Oh, I did. 20, 40, we're adding 5 for 45. Car emergency. 5 for $45. Me, I always say we because you're here with me. Does that bother people? Let me know. Does it bother you that I say we when I go through this and talk about what I'm doing with my budget? Because I don't think I can change it. It's like an unconscious habit. So we, meaning me, are going to stuff this envelope for the first time. Because sometimes you never know what you're going to do in here and what you're going to need for your vehicle. So we're going to start stuffing that one too. It's there. I put it there for a reason. I need to be putting money in it. Okay, so we are moving on to our last binder, which is going to be my future home binder. And not much is going in here this time. Unfortunately. So 100, 200, 110, 210, 215 in down payment. Just think, one of my goals for the end of this year is to have $1,500 in this envelope. Let's do it. We can do it. But moving on, today we're going to go into this envelope and we're going to put $5 in here, so we have 105. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, and I think that tracker looks weird. What's going on with that? There's no day. Oh, never mind. So I messed up the last time I put money in. So 20, 40, 60, 75. Yeah, there's 75 in moving cost, and it is not getting any money. That is the end of this video. Let's count up what's left over for the savings challenges. So we have 20, 30, $30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $109. And from that envelope that we removed from my revolving binder, because it's where money went to die from my wallet, and it needs a purpose. We're going to give it a purpose and put it in with the savings challenges. But guess what? I'm flashing you again. You'll have to come back and check out that video to see how much is going in there, because I'm not going to count it with this one. I got to go change my laundry around. So I will see you later. Bye. Thanks for being here.